It is a beautiful, bright and sunny day right here in Tokyo, and we get to witness a lot of action directly from the ground.
Of course, our focus will be solely on Team Kenya and their performance from yesterday and what to expect in the matches that will be played today and also all throughout this week. Where should we begin, Rotuno?
We begin definitely with Nick Okoth there. Of course, Nick was the first to represent Kenya in the Olympics.
Yes, and now we begin with boxing, and Nick Okoth was the first Kenyan in action, and that was yesterday. And it was not all rosy for him as he failed to Mongolian Ebneset. So we take a look at the action before we get to the reaction.
At the tender age of 38, there's hope for us all. An incredibly experienced performer. His brother got a Commonwealth silver in 1998. He followed up with a bronze in 2010 and named his daughter after the city in which he climbed onto the podium for Kenya, called her Delhi.
Mongolia in Kenya, Nick Okoth.
The bell sounds for the start of this fascinating featherweight preliminary contest between Tissenbatter Erdenbat of Mongolia in red and Nicholas Okoth, the hugely experienced 38-year-old Kenyan in blue. Erdenbat has been in the Olympic arena before, and so too has Okoth. Although the Kenyan's first games was a little while ago now. He lost in the opening round as a featherweight back in Beijing. Last 30 seconds, chance to finish this cagey round in some style. Head as good as he got in that last flurry. Useful body shot with the left there from Erdenbat. And is it the Mongolian who has the edge at the end of that first round? Still got a good engine for a 38-year-old.
Nick Okoth in action right there, losing to his Mongolian opponent. 3-2 was the final score on the cards. Rotuno, the reaction was not as good from Nick.
That is true, Robinson. And you know, Nick was sad about the fact that he really gave it his best shot, but the day went to his Mongolian rival. But he does not fail to acknowledge that he came, he saw, and he conquered by bringing his best game. Of course, there's room for improvement next time. Let's get to hear it from him, the man himself.
Round one, me ngangana poa, juni jama, hea ni jui. Na mimi namuonaga akicheza game yoga anakimbiza watu wake. Sasa ilikuwa ni ile kumwangalia angalia, na mimi nilikuwa napanga game ya mine. Hiyo round 1 kuisha hivi nilikuwa nimemfeel. Kocha kaniambia niko chini. Sio nje pia kurudia pili. Nilikuwa na kumbe mtu wa yuko. Yenyewe alikuwa yuko kabisa. Kama hizo round ya pili kocha kaniambia nimechukua game. Round ya tatu sasa mimi na control fight, najua hata mimi mwenyewe na feel napiga punch. Hiyo kocha ameniambia body nachanganya, yeye ananishika nini. Mpaka hata nimemaliza nimejua nimeshinda game. Lakini kidogo uamuzi nikasikia katolewa pande yake. Lakini nasema sio makosa ya boxer ama nani, ni nimetokea kawaida ya game. Juu pia kwa natarajia yete mwenyewe alikuwa anajua nimemshinda. Lakini juu ashaamua. Kwanza ni Mungu alikuwa amejua ni kwa nini, juu kwa nimekuwa naomba nikisema game yangu Olympic ya mwisho. Hivyo ndio akaamua. Lakini naambia Mungu asante. Amenileta kutoka huko Kenya mpaka hapa. Akipoleni kwa mafan na Wakenya. Iko hivyo. Nimecheza kama mimi. Nataka kushinda. Sasa naambia wameona wamekuwa hapa wako. Wameona kuna kiwezekani. Najua tapusha hapo, nimebaki nishaanzisha hiyo moto nishawasha. Na nimeiwasha nimeweka kwa njia poa. Ni mahali nimetokea tu kidogo, ni kama naenda choo kidogo kwa bush. Waendelee tu, mission bado ni ile. Na ndio hivyo. Mungu anajua na mpango yake. Wacha niko kama Abraham.
Of course, Nick Okoth in tears after that loss yesterday, and probably this might have been his last Olympics. The pressure of representing Kenya and going out into the ring as the first Kenyan boxing in that all eyes were on him, probably to see whether he can make it, he can make out of the preliminary round. And remember, he was the captain of the boxing team, Commander Nick Okoth. Probably from, he has to go back to the drawing board right now and see what he can do to perform better right now. Of course, not in the Olympics. We don't know if he will give it a second shot 4 years from now.
I see a
He was the oldest boxer, by the way.
Well, he has acknowledged that, you know, maybe he does not have a chance, but it does not mean the end of the game for him.
Definitely doesn't mean the end of the game for Nick Okoth. Yes. Let's just stick with the boxing. Let's move away from Nick Okoth. Let's go to one Christine Ongare. She was in action today in the morning, and unfortunately, she lost to Irish from Philippines. He is part of the action.
Back of the, just not quite tight enough for her. I wonder if she's going to have to adjust it again. This is the last thing to get that fixed tight in the corner. When she goes right hand from Magno. Puncher. A little bit of something behind these shots coming in from Irish Magno. Oh, punch, and this. You feel so sorry for Christine Ongare in gear right from the start. In the women's flyweight category here at Tokyo 2020. So the pressure is on Ongare, who just gets caught with a nice little right-hand count, realistically have any chance of advancing. Jolting shot there. Ongare obviously knows. Yeah, really nice work again from Magno. On the back foot here from the boxer from the Philippines. Ongare at the moment. He's very cleverly making her opponent with some terrific footwork. Lovely body shot in there. Finished with a shot upstairs as well. Pivots away to create that separation.
Fight mimi nasema ikuwa rahisi. So nimejaribu venye nilikuwa naweza. Although saa ingine ukiingia game plan yako haingiani venye unataka. Kwa ilikuwa imefika time mpaka na give up, but coaches wameniambia kwa kona despite game haingiani nisi give up. Nimebidi nika pick up. Headgear haikuwa inanishika poa. Kuna venye kamba ilikuwa iluzeniwe. So hiyo ndio imenikost round ya kwanza. Ndo akarudi wakaniambia nilikuwa na make mistake. The more inanisumbua nisichoke kuonyesha nini kwa sababu inaniputa at risk. Ndio kwa maana wamenitengeneza round ya pili, sasa haijanisumbua tena. Sasa hii siwezi sema after ku relax ndio ndajua, maybe ndio ndasema later.
Two Kenyans in action in the first 2 days of the Olympics, Christine Ongare and Nick Okoth. We want to listen to what the coach said?
Yes, we do.
Yes, let's listen to what Coach David Munue had to say about the performance of the two, that is Nick Okoth and Christine Ongare.
Well, sitaki kusema kwamba tujaperform vile tulikuwa tunatarajia. Manake jana, performance ya jana ni tofauti na mambo ya leo. Leo nafikiri opponent wetu alikuwa better, stronger, kumshinda Christine, technically superior. So tumejaribu kuangalia namna ya kudeal na yeye from previous fights zake, lakini she was still better and she carried the day. Kulose game haimaanishi hujafika level hiyo, manake jana mimi na believer tu kupoteza mchezo. Leo tumepoteza, tu better boxer. Lakini jana hatukupoteza. Kwa hivyo siwezi kusema hatujafika hiyo level. What tuna need ni kuendelea na mashindano mengi ya kujipima nguvu ili wakati tunafikia mashindano kama haya tunakuwa tumeelewa ile culture tofauti from different regions. Like tuli promise pale awali, tutaakilisha nchi yetu kwa njia inayofaa. We shall fight till we drop. That's what tunasema kwa training camp yetu. No giving up, give your best shot, enjoy yourself kwa ring. So sisi tunataka kufanya performance nzuri worth nchi yetu. Naam, hiyo ndio kitu ambacho tunaangalia. Tunaweza kuwa hatujapata medali, hatujaendelea kwenye round ya pili, lakini performance tuta give our best. Hiyo tuko na uhakika.
We take a look at what to expect from swimming action from the Kenyan team, and we have our local stars Danilo, Rosafio and Emily Mutati. Both of these players are going to bring their best game to this particular competition. As for Danilo Rosafio, he's aware of the challenge that is ahead, that is in terms of his opponents, but he says that he is ready to take it and bring his best game, considering this is just a debutant to the Olympics. Let's take a look at what he had to say with regard to his expectations.
It was a long flight coming from Heathrow. It's a one-way, no stops, straight to Tokyo. When we landed, you know, all the procedures we had to do took some time, but we made it here and ready to go. I'm here. It's been good. Back in England, strong. Coming here, even with the jet lag, still feel strong, and hopefully I'll still feel strong during my race. Well, of course, I have my competitors, and they're also training quite hard. But at the end of the day, the one with the biggest heart is the one that, you know, is able to go through and make it. So, yeah, it was tough, and there were doubts, but I'm glad I'm here. Well, I was told by Jen Minor, actually I was told that I was coming, and then a month too, I was told that now it's baseline. Whoever makes a good time in the next meet comes. And at that time I was in Portugal. So, you know, that really put the pressure on me, but I managed to contain it and secure the place. So, well, I'd say the same target as when I go into any meet. I come to improve my time, you know, make the most of my time here, learn from the experiences, and yeah, hopefully make my country proud, you know. That's what I want to do.
Danilo Rosafio speaking right there. Remember, he's taking part in the men's 100-meter freestyle heat 2 that will be on the 27th Tuesday of July. And eyes will be on him to see how well he makes his Olympic debut. Now, let's move away from swimming. Let's get into some rugby action. Sevens rugby to be in particular. Now, the national sevens rugby team, that is Shujaa, will be taking on USA in their first match in the pool stage. Remember, Kenya is in Group C alongside USA, South Africa and Ireland. And team manager Eric Ogweno believes that they have what it takes to take down USA in the first match tomorrow.
Vijana wakiwa kwenye kambi wamejitayarisha vilivyo. Leo imekuwa siku yao ya kupumzika baada ya ile kikao ya kufungua Olympics. Wako kwenye village wakirecover, wakinywa maji, wakijitayarisha kwa sababu watakuwa wanacheza kwa hii kiwanja yenye iko na joto sana. Wote wako tayari, wamechangamka na wako tayari kuwakilisha nchi yao. Kocha amefanya homework yake. Tumekuwa tukifanya matayarisho yetu kulingana na hawa wapinzani wa siku ya kwanza, wakiwa ni Marekani na Afrika Kusini. Tumefanya matayarisho yetu, tumeona venye wanacheza na venye tutajiandaa kukabana nao, na niko sure tutakuwa shwari wakati tutapoingia nao katika hii kiwanja.
Wataendelea kudance.
Watu wategemea sana support ya mashabiki, na venye sasa hii ugonjwa wa COVID imefanya hakuna mashabiki kwa kiwanja. Tunategemea support yao sana mitandaoni. Kwa hivyo Wakenya, tafadhali endeleeni kusupport the team na fans wengine wote duniani. Dance itakuwa kama kawaida.
Shujaa TM Eric Ogweno speaking right there. Now, one of the most experienced members that we have in the Shujaa team, that is the Rugby Sevens team, is none other than Willie Ambaka. He says that Kenya is prepared. They're not letting anything get into their head. They've played against some of these teams that they are together in the pool stage in the 7th circuit, and they will be giving it their all to make sure that they perform better this time as compared to how they performed in 2016 in Rio. Let's listen to William Baka.
We all know like Olympics is the pinnacle of all sports, so like the boys are excited, and we cannot wait to get running on Monday. Yeah. Well, it's an experienced squad, but at the same time we have to be careful and not like letting our emotions getting to us. We just have to stay calm and stay peaceful in the head, and I'm pretty sure like we'll get some good results out of Tokyo. It's not that bad actually. I'm pretty sure like the boys are loving it, to be honest. We always complain about like cold weather, but I mean we thank the government and like the Olympic Committee getting us here earlier in Kurume and like just acclimatizing and like just getting the bodies right for the special occasion on Monday. I mean the process started way earlier, like in October, so I'm pretty sure like now it's just polishing up and like just making sure like you stay hydrated, recover well and sleep well, because yeah, we've put in the hard work, and I'm pretty sure the boys are ready to face the world. It's still the same, of course different styles of play, but I'm pretty sure like if you know what you're doing, and like I've been in the setup for quite some time, I know what I need to do like to get my body right. But I'm just excited to be the boys, and like always happy to run with them and just excited to play. The target of course is to top the pool, because yeah, we've prepared well, and I'm pretty sure this is a very competitive squad we have here. I mean, we focus on ourselves first, like I said, like you have to be in the right mindset, getting the bodies to feel right, and yeah, just focusing on the little things, and then walking into that game one, we'll be confident enough, because we've played all these teams, and we have actually won against all of them. So, I mean, it's just making sure just we focus on ourselves and like getting the bodies right, and I'm pretty sure like we'll get some good results come Monday. It's sport, and sport comes with like different pressures, and I'm pretty sure like right now like we have to respect the laws and rules and regulations put across because of the pandemic right now. But I mean, like I said, we've been doing this for quite some time now, and we're all professional enough to like know what needs to be done, and we won't let the moment get to us. We just have to like focus on like, yeah, just getting, like I said, bodies right, mind clear, and yeah, just be positive towards the game.
And a highly expectant Shujaa represented by none other than experienced blood Willie Mbaka. But right now I just want us to listen in to Jeff Olwoch there from Homeboys, who's making a new entrance into this competition. He is a debutant, but he is he is looking forward to making a good entry into the Olympics. But will this be the case?
There's a little bit of mixed feelings, if you ask me honestly, saying that from a personal level. There's excitement, there's a bit of anxiety, there's a bit of nervousness, but the good thing is we have the experienced guys who are making sure that the cool heads all the time, like just ensuring that there's not so much pressure, there's not so much excitement, so they're leveling things, and that way is making it easy for most of us. Seeing all those different countries, meeting different people, of course trying out different cuisines, it's a whole new experience, and it's actually quite amazing. I mean, like just getting to be there, the feeling is overwhelming, but like I said, the senior guys ensuring that it doesn't overwhelm us too much, so we're just on the same page as well. Yeah. While one word, it's an interesting pool, that is one thing I'll say, because we know what they can offer, they also know what we can offer, so it boils down to who wants it more. So it's actually an interesting pool, and talking from our perspective as a team, the boys are quite excited, they're feeling the vibe, so I'm pretty sure if the same is emulated on the field, then we'll get some decent results here.
Yes, I want us now to move away from some rugby action. Let's get into beach volleyball. And two Kenyans will be in action on Monday. That is the 26th of July. That is Gaudensia Makoa and Bragsidis Agala. They are saying that they're ready to give it their all. But for Kenya to go further in this sport, the government has to invest more in beach volleyball in the country. Let's listen in.
Tutasumbuana. Hizo timu zote zenye kwa group yetu zinarankiwa top in the world. Na sisi tuko top kwa Africa. So hatuwezi sema ati hao ni wazuri sana, sisi ni wabaya. Tukishafika kwa uwanja tutajua beach volleyball huwezi predict kama hujacheza. Juu unaweza sema nitashinda, hii timu itanishinda. Mkifika hapo ndani unapata unafanya nini? Kila mtu anaamka differently kwa beach volleyball. Mimi venye naweza tuambia gava na pia Kenya Volleyball Federation waweke maanani pia kwa hii beach volleyball. Beach volleyball ni sport yenye inaweza peleka Kenya mbali sana na inaweza expose wachezaji wengi sana. The only problem is that hawaipati support. Unaona kama sisi the only tournament tumecheza ndio tukuje hapa ni hiyo tournament ya qualifiers. At least hiyo ndio ilikuwa juu. Hakuna tournament nyingine tumewahi cheza. Na timu zenye tunaenda kukutana nazo wamecheza tournament karibu 12 kitambo wakuja hapa. Hata last week tu wamekuwa kwa world tour. Unaona? Na hao ndio watu tunaenda kucheza nao. Na Kenyans wana expect to perform. Pia gava wakitaka watu wa perform, wapatie watu mazoezi, wapatie watu training facility. Mkipewa hizo vitu zote, hamwezi kosa kuperform.
I think we already used to it, like without having the beach volleyball circuit, and the only time we go to the coastal to train is when we have the championship. I think we are used to this condition, but it's the hard time the government has to chip in, because you know, like here, most of the teams they just came from completed their world tour in Swiss. So for us, we only had that match in Morocco, the only one, like for the preparation. So it's a bit challenging, but then we are used to it as Africans. But then it's a challenge, like the government has to work on it.
Well, that is all we had for you for today from here in Tokyo, Japan.
Thank you so much to everyone for joining us right here on the ground. Of course, we are representing you, but more so the players are representing Kenya. So much to look forward to. Let's just wait and see what is expected of them. Robinson, what do you think will pan out in this competition?
Well, it's going to be interesting. Remember, at the moment, the national women's volleyball team is taking part in their first match of the tournament against Japan. We are waiting to see how that comes to an end. But we take a break. And when we come back, it will be all about the highlights from yesterday in the Olympics. My name is Robinson Okenye.
My name is Rotuno Kwonyike.